Yo, what is up?
Oh, Homer.
Oh, me.
Oh, homie.
I wish I could do a really good Marge voice.
Uh,
It's a difficult one
Dream of
though.
everybody. Yeah, I found a way to make like a full cast of custom characters.
What do you mean custom character?
Like Jessica's a custom character, whereas Will, your warlock, is not a custom character. So you could control two custom-made ridiculous characters.
Oh, you mean like an
Hey.
NPC that's a custom character, basically?
Yeah, like a team. Like you don't have to play with like the pre-made. The thing is, it does kind of like some of the storyline and shit can happen when you have those guys in your party companions. So, he'd be missing out on that, but whatever. That's better to explore solo. I don't know if you have any interest in that, but it takes a bit of a setup to do. So,
I mean, is it something that happens like in game, like naturally, or?
like essentially, because the thing is, it can only happen if we have another player join our party. But essentially, I can open 3 instances of Baldur's Gate to control the 3 current custom characters. And then you join the game, make a new character, and we just reload with that.
Sounds like a lot.
Well, I mean, you literally just have to join the game to make it work. Like, yeah, like I just before, because the thing is, it's not reversible. That's why I want to make sure you're actually down. It's like once we have a custom character, they can't be left at camp, they can't be killed or kicked out of the party. Like there's no going back. But you
Is
do
this
get
like
a
a good thing to
mega.
do? Like, I want to screw up the
Well, I
game.
mean,
Like,
no, because you can play this game 4 players, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like you can play this game as a 4-player game, and you all have to make custom characters. Like if Graham wanted to join us, for instance, he couldn't take control of Will or Shadowheart. He'd have to make his own character. So like it doesn't screw the game up. What I mean is like those custom characters have their own like quests and shit that we couldn't really do because they wouldn't be in our party. So it's up to you. They'll still be in camp and stuff and can interact, and I'm sure there's still like parts of their quests that take place in camp, but yeah. Should I just invite you now? Because if I invite you and you join now, we can't do it. Do you,
like
I have
what
to.
do I need to do on my end?
If you want to do it right now, I'll set it up then. I just wanted to make sure because I have to boot Will out of the group, but before I do, I just need to take all the shit out of his inventory and put it in yours so that he doesn't like go to camp with nothing. But just give me a sec. I'm just gonna tell him to leave, and then I'm gonna open up a few more instances. Save. Of this instance. Yeah, and this one you can make ridiculous. You know, you said you were hoping to, or wish you made what's her face like more ridiculous. Now you can make your character, this other one, absolutely ridiculous, and you can still make him a warlock and everything. So just do this, and then in one instance. Yeah, I actually did it for the second one too. So now I have Jessica and Beef.
Brr, brr, brr.
Hi. Swim. DM. Next. So, do you have like a start date for school yet?
Yeah, it's like September 11th.
Oh, on a holiday.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I think it's 11th.
Yeah.
Just whatever that
Do
Monday
you have
is.
like your class schedule set up yet?
I mean, like, I kind of know what it is. It's like, I think it's like Monday to Friday. It's pretty similar to what I have now, but it's like really good hours. It's like, what, 7:30 to like 12:30 or something like that. And it's like really, it's all
Oh
like
shit, nice.
5 hours a day or something like that.
Yeah,
pretty sick.
that's pretty wicked. And a lot of it's gonna be from home too, so
Yeah, that is
at least
11th.
if they're still doing it. It's like labs you have to go in, and so like you don't really get deep into the labs till like halfway through the year though. It's like basically the first like month or two you might go in once, and then you start going in more and more for labs, and then by the end of the year you're there like 3 days a week and 1 day online.
Uh-huh.
So it's pretty sick actually. Alright, I'm just loading into the last one here. And I have to send you the direct link. I can't invite you, like it's pretty simple. It's like send it over Messenger, but basically there's like a code you just copy and paste, and when you go multiplayer join game, there's like a box you click for direct connect and you enter the code and it just puts you in the world. In counting you a player joining right at the moment. That's Jessica, that's you, and yeah. Okay, there we go. So, still Watson. Okay, so just copy and paste that code in that I sent over Messenger.
Oh, can you like Discord?
Oh, Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah.
My name's Pork, not Beef.
What do I do?
Got it mixed up. So you hit multiplayer and you go, there's like a little box that should say direct connect, and then like a box will pop up asking you for the code. And basically the code I sent you is the code for this multiplayer session. And then when you join, it'll force you to make a new character. Because I'm controlling the other 3 characters right now, and you're counting as a new person. Another thing to So are you in the character creation screen?
I mean, I don't know. I'm in a loading screen right now.
Maybe again. Thing I part that Will was a human, not a efficient machine. And
You're breaking out so hard right now. I can't.
you know,
Down, down,
okay. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. So you're like mic not working or something? What's happening?
Hello. If you all heard.
Yeah, I'm only getting like little like quarter seconds of your audio. It's like dit kit but sit
Discord.
Discord trash. Oi. I have to make something goofy as hell here. Whatever I choose, it's gotta be goofy. By the river. Oh, I totally gotta do Shrek. Pull up a picture of Shrek. By the river. Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult. Shrek's got really unique ears. The ears don't really look like any of these. Okay, let's go with that and then customize that. Very simple weapon. Huh. Animal handling. That just makes sense. Folk hero. Alright, so for this I gotta... Yeah. None of these really look like Shrek. That's probably closest.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let
Hells.
Be wary. This place is more of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
hells. Some be wary.
This place.
More of those wretched. There's magic. Where to next?
Thank you, Shrek. That's pretty close. That's fine. Eyes. Rick's got like what, brown eyes? Yeah. It's got scars. See that you can actually change like the facial structure and stuff. Oh, she can make him fat and stuff too. Alright, I think that's it. Correct?
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Hello, sir? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was because I had so many instances of the game up. Yeah, I don't know if you saw what I wrote at all, but I noticed right before I quit, you made him a barbarian. I don't know how viable that will be. So the thing is, we're playing 4 physical classes, and my main character is also a barbarian. And barbarians have very limited. They can't wear armor. They have to be unarmored. So they have to wear barbarian type armor. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 in the entire first act. So we'll have to like fight over who gets to wear the gear drop. And then plus we're both up close physical brawlers.
Wait, you say your
So
guy's a barbarian?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Because you were playing Will, who's he was the warlock. So like basically we have no spellcaster now because your secondary character was a spellcaster. I mean, frankly, Orc is amazing anyways for warlock because the Pact of the Fiend or Pact of the Great Old One. Anytime you land a critical hit, it fears them. So like the Fiend-based warlock is. So I'm gonna invite you now, and then you control those 2 characters, and we just continue as normal. But yeah, because my character's a barbarian. I mean, I'm a throw barbarian, but yeah, like barbarian gear in general, they're where even light armor have their like a like we have even like a glove that says even though it doesn't actually add armor, if it specifies armor, we can't boots and the clothing, which is like bar specific ones. One really isn't one to back. Going war and thing is, remember act weapon.
You're like cutting out
Fine.
so much of it.
I don't like won the game. Hello. Hello.
Down, down, down by the river.
Hello. Hear me now.
Huh?
Hello.
No, you're still cutting out. Down, down. Well, this is going well.
Hello. Is that better?
I mean, say stuff.
Yeah. It's like worse. What? My internet speed is also fucking terrible right now.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird still. I don't know what that is.
I'm reset my modem, which will disconnect you from this game, but yeah, I'm having like 0.08 megabyte upload speed right now, so I don't know what the fuck's on, but I have to reset that. I'll be right back.
Down, down, down by the river. Well, yes, I actually did just finish playing pickup basketball on this sacred Thursday night. Thank you for asking. How did I play? Well, terribly, actually. I played horribly. I almost immediately pulled my shoulder, which at my age is very painful. And then my old man brittle bones started creaking a lot and a fly flew in my mouth. But that didn't stop me from putting on an absolute shooting nightmare. I went like 4 for 12 and 0 for 2 from the 3. It was bad. And also, the fly in my mouth paranoid me because I'm a hypochondriac. I couldn't stop imagining Ozzy and Drix inside of my body fighting against this fly in there. It wasn't my best showing. But can you stop talking about basketball so much, please? That's not what we're here for. Goodness gracious, you're a real chatty Cathy. What the fuck? What we're here to discuss is a really weird criminal I learned about on stream last night.
and I've been thinking about him ever since. There's a case going around about a criminal in Essex who has done nothing but steal pacifiers from literal babies.
What?
Wait, what? Man, 23, charged with snatching dummies from babies in Essex. Dummies? You guys call pacifiers dummies? It just sounds like you're insulting your kid. Why not just call him a pacifier? A man will appear in court charged with snatching dummies out of the mouths of babies. What a cartoonishly evil plan. Does he at least sell them or something? Like, what's the motivation besides just making a baby cry? Josh Gilder was arrested on Monday on suspicion of theft from a person, robbery, and using threatening behavior to cause alarm and distress. This happened on 4 occasions, apparently. The serial pacifier robber, burglar. What does he do with them? Does he just take them out and run away, or does he take them out and put them back? Like, what does he do? Oh, here we go. We got some more information. All right. The story just took a really interesting twist. So according to this, well, according to her, he uses the dummy to soothe himself. So what he's doing, and this is a revolting thought, he is taking the pacifiers out of babies' mouths and then sucking on them himself. That is fucking gross. Holy shit. He said he would take the dummy and then go sit in a tent and use the dummy, describing the thefts as purely acquisition. Goulder also admitted causing harassment, alarm, and distress to a police officer the day he was arrested. He told the officer, "If my stuff gets broken, I swear I'll kill you." He denied 3 charges of assault relating to 3 of the 5 children who he took dummies from. Still shouldn't be stealing them from babies. Bit of a hot take there from me, but, you know, I'll say it with my chest. Stealing from a baby is... well, that's pretty low. You know, I'm just gonna say, he's a jerk. He's a bit of a jerk. When police were initially looking for this guy, they released this photo hoping that someone recognized him, when it's just a photo of someone's back with a hoodie on. But I mean, I guess it worked out in the end because they did apprehend him. He was taking candy from literal babies, pretty much, and they eventually did arrest him for it. But I really like the idea that someone sees this and they're like, "Oh my god, that hoodie. Wait a minute, that frame. I know exactly who that is. That's my buddy Josh." And who knows, maybe that's exactly how it happened. But yeah, they did apprehend him, and the whole story is very baffling. That's a odd crime, for sure. But I want to give you a little bonus crime that I learned about on stream last night. Actually, you know what? I'll give you 2, because we went down a little bit of a rabbit hole with weird crimes. So this next one is about a serial mannequin pisser who's still on the loose, so beware of any mannequins. They might be marked with urine somewhere out there. So just sleep with one eye open. I work at Target, and one day we found that somebody had peed on a mannequin. Turns out he'd been hitting other Targets in Minnesota and peeing on mannequins. The guy has not yet been caught. Don't worry, I'm on the case. I just looked up urinating on mannequins, and the first thing that came up was a Wikipedia page called Mannequin Piss. Is this him? Does he have his own Wikipedia page? And here's a urinating mannequin, which is an art piece. I think I found the culprit for your phantom pisser that keeps coming in and urinating on the mannequins. I think it's this guy. Got him. And this next criminal is not some unknown menace. This is actually a very well-known criminal. Burger King. And the crime, horrible food. But this time around, what they were guilty of is a promotional marketing campaign that led to the death of a few children, infants, during their Pokemon promotion of 1999. I don't know how many of you knew this, but I was completely unaware that this ever happened, so I learned about it on stream last night, and I thought this was a really weird thing that happened back then that I haven't really heard too many people talk about. Have you heard about the Well, yes, I actually did just finish playing pickup basketball on this Leaders in Business match. Pokemon ball toy that killed a bunch of kids. What? Reflecting on the Burger King Pokemon disaster of 1999. What? I've never heard of this. Some of the most iconic toys of the 90s showed up on greasy trays across the country, but perhaps the biggest frenzy arrived with a series of Pokemon collectibles from Burger King at the turn of the millennium. Pokémania hit a fever pitch in 1999, and the frenzy had a body count. Time magazine helped introduce the Japanese imported phenomenon known as Pokemon to the mainstream. Okay.
I feel like I remember these
Page, a
toys.
space normally occupied by heads of state, religious leaders, and business magnates. Polyworld leaped out at the reader. I actually vaguely remember this cover. While parents, journalists, and psychologists were mulling the attitudinal impacts of the fad, a far more banal Poke danger was emerging. On December 11th, 1999, 13-month-old Kira suffocated to death in Northern California. A Pokemon toy from Burger King Kids Meal was believed to be the cause. The company had begun a massive Pokemon promotion in connection with the Pokemon the First movie, which debuted on November 10th. The 56-day promotion, one of the largest in history, was intended to run from early November to end of December. The Kids Meal prize during that 2-month period was one of 57 different Pokemon toys. Making the promotion all the more exciting was the fact that the toys were encapsulated within the immediately familiar red and white orb of a Pokeball. Burger King had plans to distribute over 25 million toys in this clever format for free with any Kids Meal purchased.
Enjoy.
She's even in body armor. They knew this was dangerous. That's a huge promo. Did they have all 151? How? Damn, Burger King used to go hard. As far as Kira's death was concerned, the toy itself, as it turned out, wasn't the problem. She died after one half of the plastic Pokeball, measuring just under 3 inches in diameter, became attached to her face. She had somehow gotten it stuck over her nose and mouth, forming an airtight seal. Holy shit. Her mother took a shower for about 20 minutes, and when she emerged, her daughter was dead. Spokesperson for Equity Marketing, the toy maker that had partnered with Burger King, would later state that the toy meets or exceeds all federal safety guidelines, and Charles Nicholas, a spokesperson for Burger King, argued it was not concluded that the ball was the cause. I mean, it seems like a completely freak incident, but I mean, the ball was literally the cause. But it's not the design's fault, I don't think, right? Like that's truly a freak thing, from the sound of it. 10 days later, on December 23rd, it happened again. An 18-month-old girl in Kansas almost suffocated. By the time her father pried the half of a Pokeball from her face, the girl's lips had turned blue. When we found out about the first death, there was a realization that this could be a huge national concern. This was the worst-case scenario. A major fast food chain, not just a toy store, distributing these toys by the millions. How is it happening, though? It doesn't look like that'd be a really easy situation to find yourself in. And also, who's letting 13-month-old and 18-month-old babies eat Burger King alone? Also, what do they eat from Burger King? Aren't you still basically on mush? Maybe not at 18 months, but 13 months? When do you stop having, like, mush? When's the cutoff period? Why is every major fast food controversy about Burger King? Because Burger King it's actually a scourge. Burger King needs to just be shut down. They make the worst fucking food imaginable. Burger King have come around now, but we did have to push them. Oh, they have a recall commercial. It was such a different time back then.
Mm-hmm.
They had to make another advertisement in order to advertise the recall.
Oh, surely. This game's like split screen co-op. Labyrinthine. This is on sale recently. $4 or something. What the hell, Bobby? Down, down, down by the river. See you, baby. Shaking that ass. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting a PC upgrade. The newest gen, you know?
Yo,
Oi.
boy. There he is. Yeah, that should have fixed it. Alright.
Bam, wham, wham, wham. River.
Down, down, down by the river.
Down by the river.
By the.
Toucan Sam ain't nothing to fuck with. Toucan Sam ain't nothing to fuck with.
He is not. Pretty looking
Nice, nice. Bye, 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 bye.
What?
I suppose the bill's about. Iser, bizer, sailser. Iser, bizer, shits on a fish.
That he does. Now
It's a
your
motor,
character.
MacGyver.
Together.
Huh?
Now you have your character together there. What the hell? Man, you hear me at all?
Yeah.
Something? Oh, God.
Kind of breaking out though.
Yeah. Did I set up? I it like megabyte second. Would rather than turn it up. See, Rogers bought so like unplayable at the moment.
Yeah,
What
I
is
can't.
happening?
You're breaking out again too, so I can't really hear what you're saying. Down, down, down. By the river. Oh. Hey. Is this playable?
So, yeah. You should respec your Shrek as a warlock there, or some other caster.
She could just see that from the level up screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They charge you $100 for it too.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
Alright. We killed that bitch.
Yes, sir.
Where'd she go?
To town.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Camp, rather.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, the skeleton fucker's right over here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Skeleton fucker's over here. Make sure you're controlling Shrek though when you change. So you'll... And look at my absolute or
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. One day I'll catch a break.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp.
yeah, I'd do the
For
same.
whenever thou hast need of my
16
service.
As thou desire.
Dex, 14 Con, and 17 Charisma.
Oh, like, what am I doing here? Warlock? Sorcerer? Like, what am
You can make any caster you want. Warlock is just what what's his face was. So. We just don't have a magic guy. So I'd recommend magic. I mean, you could really do whatever you want. We don't have to have a caster. Definitely helps though, but I mean, it just barbarian is definitely not one you want to go with. We already have one.
Oh, wizard.
Wizard? Sorcerer is much stronger than Wizard, but Divination Wizard is probably your best bet. It's really, they kind of made Wizards in this kind of, it's the weakest class by far. They don't have anything that's like better than a Sorcerer for whatever reason. Sorcerers can cast more spells, they can cast them farther, they can split their spell to hit multiple targets, they can cast it as a bonus action. Whereas like the only wizard, like the divination tree lets them re-roll a die if they fuck up 3 times a day. But I honestly don't know what wizards get that sorcerers don't. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess sorcerers can refresh their spells without taking a long rest every now and like once a day, I think. And they can learn spells from scrolls, whereas sorcerers have to learn them when they level up, but that doesn't mean you can cast them.
just means like you can have a wider repertoire of spells, but you can't necessarily cast them on more spells. Wild magic is kind of funny for sorcerer if you want to just do something ridiculous. Every time you cast a spell, it has a random effect that can be good or bad. So you might buff us all, or you might turn yourself into a sheep. Like, you have no way of knowing.
I'm doing that though, sure. Alright, so for ability points, like...
I think sorcerers use charisma, so you definitely want 16 or 17 charisma. Then dexterity, they need a lot of armor because they can't really use anything. They also use robe, but it's okay because like they're very different clothing from me. So you'd want 16 dex at least because that's going to affect your armor. And then 14 constitution for your health. And then I'd put your wisdom at 10, put intelligence and yeah. Either intelligence or wisdom to 10, and then strength or intelligence or wisdom to 8. But yeah, you want 16 dex minimum, 14 constitution because that's your hit points, and 17 charisma so your spells do more damage. And a higher chance to hit. One interesting interaction of playing a caster that's not really stated anywhere is if you can get an enemy wet, you do double damage with lightning or ice. So there's a couple ways to make them wet. Throw a water bottle at them or what have you.
I don't know how to do this with the points I got allocated here. Got 17 charisma.
Yeah.
Like 8 wisdom? I don't know.
Yeah, like I put 10 wisdom personally because there's more wisdom saving throws. 10 wisdom, 8 intelligence.
8 intelligence.
8
Constitution.
strength. 14. Constitution's how many hit points you get every time you level up, so every class can benefit from at least 14. Dex is your second most important. You definitely want that at 16.
I can't get it that high though. It's not allowing me.
Do you have a second point? Like there's like the +2 bonus and a +1. You got to put the +1 bonus in Dex to get it to 16. So the +2 should be in Charisma. The +1 should be in Dex.
I'm still missing a 1 for the... Oh, a second. Oh, there we go. Alright, 17 charisma, 10 wisdom, 8 intelligence, 14 constitution, 16 dex, 8 strength.
Yeah. And when you level up, there's going to be something you're going to get. Like, I think you get it at level 1 or even 2, but it's called meta magic. I forget the name of it, so you'll have to read them, but one of the most important ones is, like, it says you can choose 2 targets for a spell. It literally just doubles your damage. Because let's say you're shooting an AoE fireball that the damage isn't actually from hitting the target, it's an AoE explosion. You can use that and shoot 2 of them and it just doubles your spell's damage. It's one of the most important meta magics to have. There's also one called Quicken.
That's when I level up?
I don't know, you don't select a meta magic at level 1, do you? I don't remember, to be honest.
So.
Kind of forget. But if there's no option for it, then yeah, it'll be a level 2 feature or level 3 feature.
Oh wait, meta magic, careful, distant, extended, twinned?
Twinned is the one for sure you want. And then the other ones you kind of choose. I think careful is pretty good. Distance, I don't know. I've never actually had a problem reaching someone with a spell, so to me it seems kind of like a waste, but
against spells that require them.
So like if you cast like a big AoE confusion spell that hits everything, including your allies, it means we automatically say don't get confused. So it means you can like, even if we're in the way of like fear, confusion, hypnotize, like sleep, because sometimes those are big AoEs that like hit everything on the map, but they'll also hit your allies. So like taking that makes it so even though you can cast it and hit everything, it's okay.
There's more. I could pick another meta magic level 3. Got distant, extended, heightened, quickened, subtle.
Quickened is the most important. It's like the best one. For sure. It'll let you cast 2 spells in a single turn. Because spells cost actions, so to shoot a fireball is an action. Using that quickened will let it cost a bonus action, and because you get an action and bonus action per turn, it basically means you can cast a spell twice.
Any cool underwear for this dude?
I think I took Will's off and put it in your other dude's inventory. Looks like you already have some absurd underwear too as an orc. You actually just hover over what it is. I don't know what that looks like, but...
Breathe deep and move.
Looks pretty silly, that's for sure. Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, I feel like the weird dominatrix, like leather, whatever you call it,
You're really
back
matching
harness.
work right now.
Cool.
Okay, let's leave and go get into a fight somewhere or something.
Let's get going.
Isn't there more here?
Oh yeah,
sorry, not
I
the
meant
camp,
leave
but
camp.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more in here. You have enough? Oh, I don't know if I denied request. Do we need a? I think we already did a long rest, so I don't think we need to.
Dum, dum, da, da, da.
Right. We won't just get in, fight, and fuck around.
One cat.
Give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb nut.
Is
Not dead any road. Get down there and stop complaining!
Oh! Just kicked that dude in there.
did he? Oh shit.
Just killed the dude. Oh, there's spiders gonna eat him! No way.
They did. Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
There's a... Yeah. Allison over here. There's a weird dominatrix dude here too. Oh fuck, we gotta save Velos from here too. That weird bard guy that was singing. I see him right here.
What are we waiting for? spears are sharp. Oh, that's all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me.
Get out of here,
once.
Volo.
And now you
How
dare.
about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that? Didn't even try it, you idiot.
Look at the dialogue. Look at my character's face.
Keep him safe.
Look
Listen
at
to him
that.
coo.
Look at the dialogue
Like
real
it's
quick.
hungry or some such.
Look at poor.
I like your guy behind him too. It's like-
Yeah,
Then
just
catch
watching
one on your
overboard.
so thick.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, sort of.
A shiver runs across.
Here's the key. Here's the key.
Plenty of lashes.
There we go. So I recommend going to talk to this dude in camp real quick. With character. There's something that happens like in a little bit that if I talk to him first, then I'll get the dialogue option. But yeah, like you just go back to camp real quick and talk to him and then come back here.
What is that? Would you just get a new character or what?
No. Him, but he goes back to our camp, and you just gotta talk to him and just tell him you have the illithid tadpole in your head, and then come back to the place. Like just leave camp. I think I just found Helson too.
Some crazy chests up top on the roof here. Look in the rafters. Oh, tunnel, dude. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you should see Volos or Valos somewhere in here.
Ah,
Yeah,
my
man.
good fellow. Quite
Maybe
the
in one of
cozy
these
setup
side
you have
rooms
here.
by Withers or something.
I'll
Oh,
just
there
make
he is.
myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
I love your little beautiful
I
makeup
was just
orc
settling
just
in and
staring
reviewing
at
my
him
latest
up and away.
findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Finding is my job, my friend.
Why is your orc
If there's
so
anything in the
close?
world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That can't be.
Tell him you're infected with a parasite.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after...
Yeah, it says the
insertion,
specifics. You're being pretty
the host,
specific, bud.
That's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Yeah, examine. This is... it's not yet. Like, I think we have to do some exploring, but when we come back, talk to him again. It's probably my favorite dialogue in the whole
If I
game to date.
just tear in your eye, I could quickly. Oh, dear sweet gods!
I love this guy.
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
There you go.
Wreck is inspired.
That thing he just gave you, the Blazer of Benevolence, in your inventory, when you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 hit points. Pretty dope. It's light armor though, but your AC might actually, what is it, +3, +4? Yeah, you'd be 1 less AC, 14. Oh, eh. Alright, yeah, you can come back here now. I think he needs time before we, like a long rest.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I just said you can leave camp. This is where Halson is. I don't know if we want to get him yet. There might be like a couple other dialogues here. I found him in a cage down there.
Something's blocking it from the other side.
In the door here. He was here. There's probably some other dialogues or shit in the hill. This looks interesting. There's a dude there in front of it. Like, yeah, interesting.
Honor your servants! Toast!
Sugan al Shukok, O Tasho
Shukok?
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
Ochikamavi, boss ranger.
Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief
Not being very
moment
discreet
once again.
about her psychic
The
powers.
hobgoblin bowing
Yeah, but he
before
is
the
too.
armored elf you'd
He knows
glimpsed
about the
before.
psychic.
The elf
It's like
speaks
anybody
of
with
the
a
hunt for
tadpole can
great
sense
weapon,
anybody else with a
and the
tadpole no
rewards
matter
that will
what.
go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Dominatrix or daddy.
Sit on its face.
Damn right. I'm gonna make this carcass talk. Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange
Ultra
anxiety take
masculine
hold.
man.
Not your own,
Lord.
but that of the artifact you carry.
Dom daddy behind
Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
Then take it. Absolute knows I am not getting anywhere.
You read aloud the words on the scroll.
Chica Mavia was right. Chicken giant, chicken toast rider.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing.
Oh my god. Talk to me.
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding
Why is
cup,
it Pork talking?
devoid of flesh.
You look in the
Only
bottom, it said
darkness.
Pork is one that asked a question.
I saw it too, and it tells me nothing.
Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, control panels melting.
Give them a hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragzlin's mind. Your brain howls as you consider your final question. You see an image. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Ragzlin's mind rages. You have asked what no true soul would dare.
You're no true soul.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ah!
If he this might force a fight. If he knows you're doing detect thought. Oh, okay. Thank God.
I won't this disrespect lying down. I'm the boss. I'm the absolute right hand. Right hand, huh? Sounds like word spreading. You're right. You're a real true soul.
Oh, thank
I
God.
felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
Thank
No,
God.
no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her.
Okay.
Praise the Absolute.
They're seeking a weapon. I wonder if they mean that odd artifact.
The Absolute honors you.
Is that enough, y'all? Because this is it. The beat that we're singing is delicious. Fergalicious, definitious. Make them boys go crazy. They're always coming to.
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt truth.
And they'll know.
Seems interesting.
This calls for careful footwork. Can't keep me out.
Ooh.
Oh, I got a dialogue here. I think
Whoever's
this
behind
must be
that lock, it's
Helston.
being watched closely.
Helston is a druid and they're
Best to
throwing
step
rocks
away.
at a bear in a cage.
Listen. The Absolute
Wait, where'd you go?
honors you. I'm
It was like a little door to the southeast.
fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and
Damn.
To question me? I didn't mean nothing by it.
I might
Your
get into
ladyship.
a fight here.
Honest, I didn't. Life, much like
Did you
your
find the
words, is
room?
meaningless whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Nice. Okay. Bear's will. Okay.
The village to the
I'll
east.
click on you so I
It's
can see where
abandoned.
you're at now. Yeah, so go south of there. And then click on that ladder to your
Not our
right.
concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
Like the east side, there's a ladder on the wall there.
What are they like?
No, that's our left. It's on the like bookshelf there. Yeah, that one there.
Still ain't talking.
Climb down the other side ladder, then there's a door right there.
We need him alive. Break his bones.
If you sneak, oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, nice. My sorcerer still has a battle axe? Is that like the right weapon?
No. You can take it off. You might not even be able to cast spells if you have it equipped.
It's
Just
weird.
hit,
I would have
like,
thought
tab and
like
drag it off.
I would have thought it would switch when I respec it.
Unfortunately not. The staff doesn't actually do anything though. Like basically there's certain staffs that give good effects. Like there's a staff that will be like you get an extra cast of fireball, that kind of shit.
Torment!
So like as long as you can cast with that, then yeah. Son of a bitch. Gotta stop that girl from getting the others. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, you gotta cast mage armor on your dude. That's a thing. Your AC's only 13. I imagine you took mage armor as a spell. It's like one of the starting level 1 spells. It's actually like mandatory on a mage though. Another interesting thing about mage armor is it lasts until long rest, so you can literally just have it on the whole time. Like all day, you can have it just constantly up. Nice. If you can click on that, your orc guy, Shrek, then he might be able to stand up. I don't know if you have an action left though, I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
That level 1 named 1 is coming to get recruits if she leaves, so gotta stop her. Oh wait, it's my turn? Oh, sorry.
I'm not like proficient in any of my weapons.
In your sorcerer? I mean, you don't use weapons as a sorcerer, so it's not actually like causing any downsides at the moment. Oh, 1 did escape and get recruitment, so everybody might be angry at us here now. Whatever, I imagine they're gonna fight us once we rescue Elson anyways.
Still on my feet.
So you can use a scroll of Revivify to like... Because the orc's full dead now, he's not just downed, he's dead. You can revive him, but he might just die because he'll be revived with 1 health, so... You can attack both though. Remember you have an attack thing, the flourish finesse thing that says attack 2 targets at once. You can use your melee and hit both of these guys. You'll see like a gray area that shows like a sweeping attack where you'll land.
Did I use like Bardic Inspiration on myself?
No, because you won't be able to use finesse. You can't use it on yourself, but also you like that's your last cast. So you won't be able to use another flourish to hit multiple targets or get defense or whatever. So you basically at this point you don't cast Bardic Inspiration anymore. You won't be able to use your finesse attacks, which are kind of what makes your character strong as fuck. Nice. If you use the range option too, like you can select any 2 targets anywhere. And if you have like 2 hand crossbows at the same time, like it becomes pretty absurd. Damn. Oh, you put the light armor on. You'll see your AC's 14 now. I'm revive you in a sec. Gotta deal with these last couple fuckers. Oh, what? Oh, I thought you turned your orc into a orc. What the fuck? He's up here, right?
Taking the long way, eh? God. Can you hear my character's voice?
I don't know.
There we go. Okay.
Take care. I need healing.
Double short rest for
How's it
shit
going?
back. Save, and then we can talk to Helson and figure out what the fuck just happened. Oh, it is Helson, yeah. Been a dialogue here.
Let's get going.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The character looks so dumb. I can see you moving around in the background. The dialogue.
It's no coincidence that I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are in... Someone is using very powerful I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to
I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill.
More
I've no
scars on
right
my
to ask more
face.
of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Do we deal with this or ask him for help?
Be warned.
Asking for help.
My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place.
Sure.
You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. So be it. May Sylvanas lend us nature's fury.
There's Helson.
Isa builds a boat. Can't even loot anything in here. Yeah.
I just sent a pair of blue rare boots to your guy that were on one of the bodies.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Your orc guy, because he doesn't have boots yet.
Can't give up now.
Yeah, like right now, you could cast mage armor on your orc. Because it'll bring your AC all the way up to 16, which is like way better. So you should cast it now while we're out of combat so that you don't waste a combat. Or did you not take mage armor?
You mean my orc has?
I've got a long road ahead.
You should. It's like a spell, level 1 spell for sorcerer, but it gives you 3 points to your armor class if you're not wearing any armor, which you're not. So that means you might not have taken it, which is pretty rough, I won't lie. 13 AC is pretty... The sorcerers can't even wear armor anyway, so they kind of have to take mage armor, unfortunately.
I don't see it.
Damn. Yeah. That means you'll, I think, oh, we're only 7 experience from a level though. So like literally that's 1 single kill. And I think you choose a new spell
At least
when you
things
level
have
up,
stayed
so you
interesting.
take it. 7 experience. Can we go back to camp with this guy? Oh no. Yeah, no. Yeah, he threatens to leave. Where are you going? Alright, well. I imagine once something sees us, this shit's gonna hit the fan.
Huh?
Yep. Hey. Jessica gets to go first. That's cool. Maybe I'll turn Jessica. Jessica's a druid. There's your level. Although we kind of have to end the combat encounter.
will stand in my way. Another step forward.
Nice. Yeah, once you get a sec bow 2, it'll actually shoot like 3 arrows with that attack. And then at level 6 you get 2 attacks, that's 6 attacks in 1 turn. By double casting that. Nice.
Blood comes easy these days.
We're just a little up right now.
Yeah, I wish we could make combat.
Breathe deep.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Yeah, this is a pike of auto returning. It just automatically comes back into my hand. It's pretty fantastic. Get to infinitely throw my pike. The level 4 we choose what's called a feat. You're gonna see a pretty big massive list of available feats.
I can move around up here, apparently not.
Time to press ahead.
Who's the last guy? I can use a ladder. I'm a wolf.
Start is there in?
It's yours, frackin' little bussy. If you press, there should be like a green thing above the end turn that says go to whoever's turn it is or something. It will automatically snap to whatever character's first up.
Yeah.
What path lies before me?
You have the Tides of Chaos passive. It says toggleable. Activate to gain advantage on your next attack, ability, or saving throw, but it increases the chance of a wild magic surge after. Pretty sick. Yikes. Oh man. Gives an attack of opportunity. Oh, you hit the ice?
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, did it?
Down.
There we go. Now we can level up. Nice. So when you choose a feat, because that's what every character when they hit level 4 gets, honestly the best one for you is going to be ability improvement. Like some of them might, yeah, for the Bard in particular. Spell Sniper and Warcaster are debatable on your Orc guy, but basically it's like it's almost always better to increase your primary stat, like Charisma, Dex, whatever it is. But yeah, I would take, for sure, take that mage armor if you can get it.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't see the.
Like when you level up, you're
Yeah.
hitting level 4, right? And it shows you the options, right? Like there's something called feat, F-E-A-T. When you level up, like you have to pick one. Every character gets one, and there should be a giant list.
Oh, I see.
Right. Yeah. And like if you read them, like they're not all that amazing. But there's one called ability score. Like there's certain characters, like for my character, Tavern Brawler is way more important than
Ability
boosting that shit.
improvement?
Yeah. Especially for your bard. Like bringing your charisma up to 19 is probably a better choice than any other option you have. I'd say the same thing for the sorcerer too, but there's a one called war casting and spell sniper. Those are okay choices, but honestly getting your charisma to 20 ASAP is going to be better. That increases your damage, the chance you hit, the chance you successfully dodge, the chance that you avoid shit. But when you choose a new spell or change your spells out, definitely take mage armor on Shrek.
Is it like a level 2 mage armor?
No, but it'll always give you 3 plus 3. So to bring your armor class to 13. And then like some characters are proficient in
And do I want constitution for my ability improvement?
no, you want charisma. Whatever your primary casting is. I think sorcerers use charisma. Yeah. Like there's one that's debatable for I guess the bard too, where you can wield 2 weapons and it increases your AC plus 1, but it's like getting more damage, more chance to hit everything is way better. So, it's almost 9 there. I think we'll call it. So he can cast mage armor on himself now. Shrek, like you can do it out of combat. It lasts the entire day.
Well,
it's definitely worth doing. Cause yeah, now it won't go away, and boom, you have 16 armor. So the chance of you getting hit is like way lower. Oh, yeah, it was a good session. Got to level up. Level 5 is when most classes power spike. Because, for example, I'll get an extra attack. Shrek will be able to cast level 3 spells, which is like, they're honestly stronger than like level 4 and 5. Like you'll do massive big AoE fireball blasts or like giant chain lightning and attacks. Jessica will get 2 attacks while she's in like bear form and wolf form. Level 6 is when Bard gets their second attack though. But I think they still get good shit, like better inspiration or something at 5, so. GG.
GG. What is that? Jold? Alchemist fire.
Yeah, I'm going to again next, and yeah, too. I work early, so.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, you're in school. You might be able to have a bit more opportunities to.
Yeah, so I'll have like a lot more time on it, especially considering the school is like early in the morning. You get off basically at lunch, gym it. It'll be, I don't know what the homework load's like, but I'll have more time.
It's
Basically,
pretty freaking light from when I was there, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Peace on me. Bye bye. Family? Fam? Bye bye.